There is perhaps no other time in our history, when the church has received more attention from the news media and on the internet than it does right now. Because of this attention, Public Affairs is making a concerted effort to define the message of the Restoration rather than letting others define our beliefs for us. That word conversation is important. There are conversations going on about the church constantly. Those conversations will continue whether or not we choose to participate in them. But we cannot stand on the sidelines while others, including our critics, attempt to define what the church teaches. While some conversations have audiences in the thousands or even millions, most are much, much smaller. But all conversations have an impact on those who participate in them. Perceptions of the church are established one conversation at a time. The challenge is that there are too many people participating in conversation about the church for our church personnel to converse with and respond to them individually. We cannot answer every question, satisfy every inquiry, and respond to every inaccuracy that exists. As I said at General Conference in October, we need to remember that there is a difference between interest and curiosity. Sometimes people just want to know what the church is. And some who seek answers want them to come directly from a member of the church, like each one of you. They appreciate one-on-one conversations. Now, all of you know that members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are constantly reminded and encouraged to share the gospel with others. The church is always looking for the most effective ways to declare our message. May I ask you to join the conversation by participating on the internet, particularly the new media, to share the gospel and explain in simple, clear terms the message of the Restoration. Most of you already know that if you have access to the internet, you can start a blog in minutes and begin sharing what you know to be true. You can download videos from the church and other appropriate sites, including newsroom at lds.org, and send them to your friends. You can write to media sites on the internet that report on the church and voice your views as to the accuracy of the reports. This, of course, requires that you, all members of the church, understand the basic, fundamental principles of the gospel. We're living in a world saturated with all kinds of voices, because now more than ever, we have a major responsibility as Latter-day Saints to define ourselves instead of letting others define us. Far too many people have a poor understanding of the church because most of the information they hear about us is from the news media reports that are often driven by controversies. Too much attention to controversy has a negative impact on people's perceptions of what the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints really is.